Well, hello race fans, and welcome to the channel again. It's all about racing. In this particular episode, we have a really cool Lamborghini Huracan GT3, that of Wall Racing, competing in Bathurst 12-hour in 2019. Now, folks, this is kind of exciting. This is a Spark resin model, and as usual, comes with these really cool wooden bases. In this case, this is a cream-colored one. And considering that this competed in Bathurst, we have the Australian continent on the base. This is also a limited edition model. He comes with an acrylic jewel case, which is themed for Bathurst with the Australian flag in the corner and the same on the top. And on the back of it, it has clear sides, so you can view the model from front and rear. Again, it's got the Australian flag there. Kind of cool. This is the first Aussie themed car that I've got, and that's what the interior of the box looks like, just the Spark logo in there. That's it. That being said, this brings us back to his car, and if you notice in the backdrop, I've got the other 4 Lamborghinis in the collection there as well. All of them have been reviewed. We're going to take a closer look at this really cool one, and you know, this is kind of psychedelic, I guess, in appearance, and in some ways it looks like you take a stone at 3 different points, you throw it in the water, and you get ripples, or you take it for what it is, just kind of a psychedelic look, or you could consider it the target car. I guess it all depends on how you want to look at it. In any case, it is really, really, really neat. Now we're going to pull it around this way, and we'll take a cool look at it sideways and look at it in a little greater detail. Now, this being a Spark car, of course, you expect the best, and you get nothing but that with this. It is loaded with cool details. I mean, the wheels are almost perfect, even though they're somewhat hard to see because the tires are Pirelli black tires, and you've got the black wheel. You can see the rotor and the brake caliper there. The brake caliper looks like it might be red. And then you've got that orange line, which is where the air valve is, to check valve temperature or put air into the tires, and the same with the rear. You've got the running boards on the side there, along with a black vent, which when we take a little closer look at, you can see it there. You've got these absolutely gorgeous, cool carbon fiber mirrors. And I tell you, if this is typical of the other Lamborghinis, there is not a whole lot you can see interior-wise. The windows are tinted, and it is very, very difficult to see anything inside, particularly with these cameras. This car is uniquely interesting. It's heavy with this, I guess, this pattern that repeats itself about 3 times over. Otherwise, it's kind of devoid of sponsored decals and everything else. You've got the BP decal there just below the B pillar, and you can see where the fuel input, or where I got right there. Everything kind of stands out on this because of this color, but you can see the driver's name, Dietz, McConville, D'Alberto, and Westwood on there. I am familiar with absolutely none of them. This is from a continent very, very far away, as I live in Virginia in North America, and this car competes in Australia. I'm sure it probably competes in Europe as well. And this is a view of the front of the car. You can see the Australian, I guess you could call it the logo, the continent right there, or the island. It is an island nation. See the front splitter and the grille, the tow hook. You can barely see there. It's right of the Liqui Moly sticker, just below the Lamborghini logo. You got the headlights, and you've got WM Waste. What a great a waste company. Okay, kind of takes away from the Lamborghini a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. And this being a rear-engine car, you can clearly see the radiator with the fan right there. If you take a deeper look into the car, there's just not much you can see. The dash it seems like it's 3 feet long, and you can barely see the steering wheel and the seat because everything's so heavily tinted. You do have the Liqui Moly barrier on there. You've got number 6A, apparently the number of the car, and you can see the tear-off tabs for the tear sheets that you can rip off the windshield to clear it up when you have pit stops. You have one aerial on the car, and again you have that ripple target pattern that starts there and goes all the way around to the back. And here's a cute, cool view from the passenger side of the car. Again, not much different than the driver's side. You see the beautiful wheels there with the I guess the red tabs that that they color match with the car that marks the air valve. Also on this side, you have the names of the driver. You've got A. Dietz, J. Westwood, C. McConville, and T. D. Alberto. I am familiar with absolutely none of them. Again, I'm here in the States, and I'm familiar with IMSA, SRO, and to some extent the World Endurance Championship, but not with the drivers of this car or this car itself, which I absolutely love. For those of you that live in Australia and get a chance to watch this compete, I'm envious of you. I'd love to see it and have some cool pictures. If you can, tell me why we've got this big-ass hole in the driver's side window that apparently serves absolutely no purpose. I mean, I can't imagine that's an air jack hole or anything. No, the air jack I know is in the back of the Lamborghinis, so that is not it. But I do not know why it has that big, huge colored circle that's open in there. Now we're going to turn around. We'll take a look at the back, and again, we get a beautiful view of the rear end of this car. This is number 289 of 600 that they made. I know these are still available on eBay. You can find them. I paid, I think, about $65 for this. I consider it a pretty good deal. Beautiful carbon fiber rear diffuser. You can see the tow hook strap there. Pirelli logos underneath the rear lights, which you can barely see because they're a dark red and it's black all around it, and you can't hardly see the light at all. And there's your air jack input right there where I have my finger, just above the Pirelli logo on that side. And you can see the gorgeous carbon fiber diffuser, which has absolutely nothing on it. I mean, this thing is literally devoid of sponsor logos and things like that. You can see the engine cover there with all the louvers on it to extract heat and bring in air, help cool it. The number 6A. You know, BP, other than W Waste and Pirelli, is about the only thing you see on this car as far as... Oh, look O'Malley. How can I forget that? No, but I think they were a sponsor, obviously, this series, because it's all over the banner. But anyhow, this wraps up our review of this car. Tell me what you think of it in your comments. Do you like it? Does it really grab you? Does it nauseate you? Does it bother your eyes? Do you have hallucinations? You know, whatever. Let me know what you think. Appreciate your watching. Hope you have enjoyed this, and I'll try and find another cool Lamborghini to get you. This is it as far as the ones that I have. This is one of 5. But I'm always looking for new additions to the collections. Take care.